Alright. Barbarian subclasses. Oh boy. So I don't remember Path of the World tree off the top of my head. So if you see me looking over at my other screen a bunch of times, it's because well, because I don't remember Path of the World tree. Um Alright. Links them to the Cosmic Ash Tree Yggdrasil. Is it weird that this came out like so close after the release of Loki? Um anyway, sorry if I spoilers, I guess. Design note, Path of the World tree updates. Alright, let's see. Vitality of the tree now provides temporary hit points to the barbarian. In addition, the range give temporary hit points to a character increases to 20 feet at level 10. Okay. So vitality is a level 3 feature. Branches of the tree now activates at the start of a creature's turn instead of at the end. Range is increased to 30. The barbarian can choose to reduce the speed of a teleported creature to 0. Okay. Battering Roots now applies its increased range only during your turn. Only for weapons with specific properties. Oh boy. Feature now clarifies you can potentially use 2 mastery properties in one attack. We are sticking with the masteries, aren't we? Has anyone, by the way, noticed that Barbarian doesn't have a single weapon mastery feature except for the level 2? Or level 1 where they get masteries, like and travel along the tree has been redesigned to allow you to teleport yourself while your rage is active, as well as to teleport yourself and your allies a greater distance once per rage. Okay. Vitality of the tree. When you activate your range, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your barbarian level. At the start of each of your turns, while your rage is active, you can choose another creature within 10 feet of yourself to gain temporary hit points. To determine the number of temporary hit points, roll a number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus and add them together. Any of these temporary hit points remain when your rage ends, they vanish. How different is this? Oh yeah, so it used to be you regain a number of hit points equal to your barbarian level. I'm like thinking, what? Here's the thing, right? What is better, getting temp HP or maximum hit points? Like, which one's better if you think about it? Like, for the first combat, like, I think for Rage specifically, temp HP might be better, right? Because usually it's the first thing you do. You already have you're gonna get advantage on initiative at some point. You don't have the lowest initiative in the game anyway. Like, it's not bad to get your temporary hit points up front because you want to be raging at the start of combat anyway. So there's a very decent chance that you're going to have hit points or that you're going to be able to get temporary hit points. At the same time, this is going to matter depending on like your party composition. If you have, you know, a glamour bard, to give a dumb example, glamour bard gives away temporary hit points to people. You know, it's gonna depend on that. So is this better, is this worse? I think it's comparable, but so pretty much they turned this into temporary hit points over actual healing. The rest is the same apart. Oh yeah, this was gonna turn into, wait, what? Didn't they say something? Target gets temporary increases. Start of each of your turns, you can choose another creature within 10 feet. Wait, where is this? Oi! That's not noted. It doesn't say that, guys. We're missing something here. It's not saying that. What the fuck? Okay, maybe I'm just blind, but doesn't say 20 at level 10, boys. Pay attention. Really, really good bundle, guys. Really good bundle. Quality. Anyway, branches of the tree. So what was the change for branches? Activates at the start of the creature's turn instead of at the end. Range is increased to 30. Yeah, okay. So while your range is active, whenever a creature you can see starts its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to summon spectral branches of the world tree around it. Must succeed on a strength save. DC 8 plus prof plus strength, or be teleported to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of yourself, or in the nearest unoccupied space you can see. Space the target teleports to must be on a surface or liquid that can support it. Otherwise, the target does not teleport. After the target teleports, reduce its speed to 0 until the end of the current turn. So that was added, right? Yeah, so this last part was added. Also, they did say, by the way, in Playtest 7 that a target can voluntarily choose to fail a save. So they can choose to be teleported. Just so you know. Yeah, it used to be 20 feet. I mean, this is not a bad feature. I think I remember saying that World Tree wasn't necessarily a bad subclass. I thought this was interesting. I also think this is interesting, by the way. But yeah. So pretty much you can teleport. You can like pull people to you. It's just seen as a teleport for some reason. And now you can reduce their speed to 0. So wait, but it's at the start of their turn. Oh, right. No, wasn't that exactly one of the things that I said in the last... I don't remember if I said this, but I think in the last video, I was like, how often is a creature going to end its turn within 20 feet of you and not already be next to you? Right? I think I actually said something like that. Because I remember thinking it was weird because how, like, that's the thing, right? How often is a creature gonna run away from you and be in 20 feet at the end of their turn? That's not gonna happen often, right? Most creatures have like 30, 40 feet of movement speed, so unless you slow them down, this feature has no use. Now, because it's at the start of your turn, you can move 20 feet away from something, pull them towards you, and even if they're already next to you, you can just drop their speed to 0, make it so that they can't go after something else. They still have to make a strength save, so you can't pull dragons with this, I guess, but you know. And you need to be on a surface that can support it. You can't be can't walk on water, right? So yeah, they buffed branches of the tree, and that's good. This is actually a really good change. I'll give you props for that. That's a really good change. 10 battering roots. Now applies its increased range only during your turn and only for weapons with specific properties. Feature now clarifies you can potentially use 2 mastery. Okay. Tendrils of the World Tree extend from your melee weapons. During your turn, while you wield a melee weapon with the heavier versatile property, your reach with that weapon increases by 10 feet. Okay? When you hit with this weapon, you can activate the push or topple property in addition to any other mastery you are using with that weapon. Oh boy. So they reworded the last part, and it used to be any melee weapon. Now they need to be heavy or versatile. Wait, didn't they get rid of heavy? Hold on. They got rid of heavy. What are you talking about? Oh no, wait. They changed heavy. Okay, they redesigned heavy. Never mind. Hey, if disadvantage on attack rolls with heavy weapon if it's a melee weapon and your strength score isn't at least 13. Okay. Wait, so so versatile is two-handed. Heavy, you need to have at least 13 strength or 13 dex depending on if it's a melee or a ranged weapon. And then what were the two? So push or topple. Push is just push him away for 10 feet. And then topple, what was topple? Make him prone? Yeah, okay. So what weapons is this even applicable to? Battle, oh yeah, okay, sure. Things like battle axe and stuff. Actually, there's a lot of versatile weapons like battle axe, longsword. If you're one-handed and shield, you can actually use this, and you can use it with a maul. You can use it with great sword, great axe, glaive. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of weapons you can use this with. Which weapon that a barbarian usually uses can't you use it with? Morningstar, I guess. Flail. Anyone use that? Yeah. And it's good that they put two because, like, otherwise, like, a topple weapon wouldn't be able to use this, right? That's weird. It also says in addition, so that means that if you don't have the mastery property of that weapon, you can't use this one either, I would assume, which I guess makes sense, but yeah. I'm not gonna make another 10-minute rant about why I don't like weapons or weapon mastery. Anyway, back to the original. In the meantime, let's look up where's my barbarian in the old document. They have it open. There you go. Travel along the trees. Has been redesigned to allow you to teleport while your rage is active, as well as to teleport yourself and allies a greater. Okay, sure. Briefly, travel along the world tree. When you activate your range and as a bonus action while it's active, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. In addition, when you teleport using this feature, you can bring up to 6 willing creatures who are within 10 feet of yourself, and the range you can teleport increases to 500 feet. Each creature teleports to an unoccupied space of your choice within 10 feet of your destination space. Teleport other creatures with you only once per rage. So at level 14 you can dimension door with 7 people. Is what we're saying. Wait, what did it used to be? It used to be as an action you touch a huge or larger tree or a teleportation circle to create a link through the world tree to a teleportation circle somewhere else on the same world or another plane of existence. When you do so, you can okay, you pretty much got a free teleportation circle. Okay, hold on. So pretty much they got rid of a teleportation circle, gave you blink, and gave you a one-time get out of jail free card. Is that what I'm getting? I think that's what I'm getting, right? So am I the only one that thinks that travel along the tree just doesn't fit barbarian? Actually, no. The teleport, it's like the base teleport. Yeah, I just don't understand why the second part's here. What use case are you pulling off with this? You need to have 6 willing creatures within 10 feet of yourself. So you need to want to teleport your entire party for 500 feet. Well, I mean, technically, okay, no, wait, hold on. Actually, no, there is a use case for this, but it's teleporting into combat, right? Because you bonus action rage, and then the moment you rage, you teleport everybody next to you into the building, and initiative starts, and you can probably get a surprise round off of that. So no, this makes more sense as an engagement tool than as a disengagement tool, because disengagement, everybody needs to get close to you, which it's D&D, it's so easy to move around that usually that doesn't happen. So this is actually more of an engage. Okay, so then it actually does make sense for barbarian. Yeah, no, then it's okay. No, I changed my mind. It's pretty good. Okay, I can live with it. Okay, so that's Path of the World Tree. It got better. It did. It really did. It got better. Screw weapon mastery, but other than that, that's not a problem with World Tree Barbarian. That's a problem with weapon mastery. Okay. No, World Tree got better. This is good. I like. All right.